Okay, so I just take this pill and I get superpowers? Alright. Damn, it didn't work. What? Alright, welcome to Tate's Take. If you're new here, I do spoiler-free movie and TV reviews. Give you a little background, basically let you know if I think it's worth checking out or not. If you're into that sort of thing, hit that subscribe button for your boy. For my regular Tate's Takers, let's see what Jamie Foxx got going on. Project Power is a movie directed by Henry Joost and Ariel Schulman, and these two are the masterminds behind the phenomenon known as Catfish. Yup, they directed the Catfish movie about Neve, and then MTV made it a whole damn show. They also directed Paranormal 3 and Paranormal 4, but those are not nearly as iconic as starting the Catfish movement. They were basically doing the Lord's work. Project Power was written by Mattson Tomlin, who nobody knows, but he's one of the co-writers of the new Batman movie that comes out next year, starring Robert Pattinson. Project Power was the first script he ever wrote, and it was doing this that got him the Batman job, so take that for what it's worth. Project Power stars Jamie Foxx, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and Dominique Fishback. Everybody knows Jamie Foxx and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, but Dominique Fishback is the up-and-comer. You may have seen her if you watched The Deuce on HBO. She also had a role in The Hate U Give, and she's going to be in the new Fred Hampton movie, Judas and the Black Messiah. So look out for her. Alright, plot time. Project Power takes place in New Orleans, where this rich bad guy pulls up and gets his group of goons to sell this new drug to the people in the city. He tells them they don't have to pay him for the drug, they just need to sell it, which already sounds like a trap, but here we are. One of the dudes literally says, "It sounds too good to be true." And the bad guy goes, "It is." And that was the end of the conversation right there. It was just on to the next scene. You soon find out that the pill gives each user different superpowers, but only for 5 minutes. And it's the same superpower every time you take a pill. For example, if my power was super speed, I would take the pill, then I'll be running all over New York City, and at the end of the 5 minutes, I will go back to my normal self and have to take an Uber home. And that's my power, super speed. So anytime I take a pill, it's super speed. But then the next person, they would take a pill and they have a different power, whether it be invisibility, super strength, etc., etc. You get the point. Dominique Fishback plays the character of Robin, and her cousin, who's played by Machine Gun Kelly, random, is one of the dealers of the drug, so she gets involved dealing too. What a bad influence. Joseph Gordon-Levitt plays a New Orleans police officer named Frank Shaver, but like not one of the ones that kill black people just cuz. He's cool. But in order to level the playing field and getting his city back under control from this drug, he takes the drug too. And who does he get it from? Robin, of course. Quick interjection. Joseph Gordon-Levitt playing a cop in a movie written by the new Batman writer, in a movie working alongside someone named Robin. Y'all don't see the connections? Y'all don't see the connections. They connected. Where was I? Oh yeah, cool cop taking superhero drugs. So while Officer Frank Shaver is looking for the source of these drugs, Jamie Foxx's character, an ex-soldier named Major, is also looking for the source of these drugs. So the odd couple of Robin, Officer Shaver, and Major are on this adventure to stop the spread of this drug once and for all. Now we got a movie. So what's my take? You know what? This is not terrible. I thought it would be terrible. It is not terrible. Let's start with the things that I liked. The casting was great. Jamie Foxx is good in everything he does, so that's happening here. Yes, I said everything. Y'all better put some respect on Bait and Held Up. Y'all know about that though. And as good as Jamie was, I actually think Joseph Gordon-Levitt was better. Nice, effortless performance that didn't feel cheap or forced. Good on you, Joseph. Welcome back to Fighting Crime. Finally, Dominique Fishback. Very impressive. I saw an interview where Jamie Foxx said one day we're going to see her accepting awards. And I thought he was doing his regular old Jamie Foxx gas-ups, but she's actually legit. Her performance is the kind of acting I wanted to see from Niall in The Old Guard, but I never got it. Damn, The Old Guard ain't it. Unless you're proposing. Anyway, shout out to you, Dominique Fishback. Next thing I liked was the premise. Especially in a year with no Marvel or DC movies, this is the closest thing we got to a superhero movie. It also may remind you of like a Limitless at first, but it's definitely a different spin on it. Especially with the whole 5-minute limit. Finally, there's a couple underlying messages in this movie that are relevant to real life. For example, Robin is only selling this drug to help her mom pay for her diabetes medicine because they have no insurance. So she had no choice but to go John Q up in there.
Do something!
Few things I didn't like about the movie. First of all, it's clear that this is a Netflix movie. And as much props as I gave it, those are all Netflix level props. All I had to do was press play on my remote. I didn't have to go out and spend $15 on it, so I gotta take that into consideration. Netflix movies are getting bigger and bigger budgets. This one was $85 million. But in my opinion, there's still a gap in quality between Netflix movies and regular big blockbusters. Overall, I did like the writing in the movie until the end. And obviously, we still sucker free and spoiler free over here at Tate's Take. Just thought they could have done a better job wrapping it up at the end. I'm gonna give Project Power 3 stars. It's an easy recommendation, especially because there's not a lot of other big releases this weekend. I think it's worth the watch even if it wasn't a quiet release weekend, but more so to see the performances of the actors than the complete storyline of the movie. I'm gonna keep comparing this movie to The Old Guard since that was the last big action movie to come from Netflix, but I gotta say, this was way better. And you can let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. I've been getting flamed for hating on The Old Guard, so I'm gonna just chill, but Charlize was good. Anyway, as always, thanks for checking out Tate's Take. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button. In the comments, let me know if you could take a pill and it will give you superpowers, which superpower would you want? Thanks for the time, y'all. Peace.